Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Talk with Chloe.
Hi everyone. We are so happy that you are here with us today.
If this is your first time here, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really helps our channel grow.
That's right. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Chloe. Together, we make videos to help you practice English in fun and easy ways.
Yes, and if you enjoy our videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video. It makes a huge difference for us.
Today, we have a very exciting topic to talk about.
Absolutely. Today, we are going to talk about travel.
Yes, we are going to imagine taking a trip to a beautiful city.
And that city is Paris.
That's right. Today, we are imagining a trip to Paris, the city of love, lights, and amazing food.
Chloe, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, thank you, Ethan. The weather is lovely today.
It really is. Days like this make me think about holidays and travel.
Me too. I really enjoy traveling. There is something special about exploring new places.
Do you go anywhere last weekend, Chloe? Well,
Last weekend? Not really. I visited my family and we had a really big, wonderful dinner together.
that sounds nice. My weekend was a bit quieter. I stayed home and did some cleaning around my apartment.
That's not too exciting, but sometimes staying home can be relaxing too.
True, but this weekend, I plan to go to the park and enjoy the fresh air. Maybe I can pretend I'm in Paris while walking there.
That's a fun idea, Paris in your imagination.
How about you, Chloe? What are your plans this weekend?
I think I might start planning a bigger trip. Let's dream a little and imagine going to Paris for real.
Perfect. Let's start planning our imaginary trip to Paris.
Okay, the very first thing we need is a plane ticket. Booking a flight is essential.
Yes. I usually search for flights online. I prefer morning flights.
Really? I usually like night flights, so I can try to sleep while flying.
Sleep on a plane? I can never sleep. I'm too excited and usually watch movies the whole time.
I do the same. I watch one movie and then maybe try to take a nap.
So, after booking our flights, the next step is finding a place to stay.
Exactly. We can choose a hotel or maybe a small vacation apartment. I love small apartments in Paris. They feel cozy and authentic.
Vacation rentals are great because sometimes they even have a little kitchen.
Yes, then we can buy fresh food from a local market and cook at home sometimes. It's also cheaper and fun.
So far, we have our flight and our apartment. What's next?
Packing our bags. That's a very important step.
What do you usually pack for Paris, Chloe?
Clothes, of course, and comfortable shoes. Paris is a city where you walk a lot, so shoes are very important.
I agree. I also like to pack a paper map of the city.
A map? Don't you just use your phone?
I do, but there's something romantic about a paper map. It's fun to plan your day with it.
Good idea. I also pack a camera to capture memories.
Me too. And don't forget a phone charger and an adapter for the plugs in France.
Oh, yes. If you forget an adapter, you might have trouble charging your devices.
I also pack a small umbrella because the weather can change quickly.
Smart thinking. I also bring a small backpack for day trips and a water bottle to stay hydrated while exploring.
Okay, our bags are ready. Now we head to the airport.
Airports can be very busy. First, we show our passports at the check-in desk and give them our big bags.
They take our bags and load them onto the plane. Then we go through security.
Yes, we put our bags, laptops, phones, and other items in a box for security checks. I always forget to take off my watch, and it beeps.
That happens to me too. After security, we find our gate and wait to board.
Sometimes waiting can take a long time. I usually buy a coffee and maybe a magazine to pass the time.
I prefer a big bottle of water because airplane air is so dry.
Eventually, we hear the announcement, "Flight to Paris, now boarding." That's when the excitement starts.
We get on the plane and find our seats. Chloe, do you prefer a window or aisle seat?
I love the window. I enjoy looking at the clouds and the view from above.
I prefer the aisle for extra space and easier movement.
Soon, the flight attendants come around with drinks.
Juice or water? I usually pick water.
I love orange juice on a plane. It feels refreshing.
Then comes the airplane food. It's always an adventure, sometimes good, sometimes just okay.
Either way, we are on our way to Paris, and soon we'll enjoy the amazing food, sights, and experiences the city has to offer. Ethan, I'm already thinking about the food in Paris.
Me too, Chloe. The bread, the cheese, the pastries, especially the croissants.
Oh, yes! I would love a fresh croissant every morning.
Me as well. Okay, imagine this. We have just landed in Paris.
Yes, we are at Charles de Gaulle Airport. It's huge, and there are so many people.
First, we need to get our luggage at the baggage claim. I hope our bags didn't get lost.
Don't even say that, Ethan. Fingers crossed.
Look, there's my blue suitcase. And there's my red one. Perfect. They are both here.
Great! Now we need to get to the city. How shall we go?
We have a few options. We could take a taxi, but I think the train is better.
Yes, the RER train goes straight to the city center. It's fast and convenient.
Okay, let's take the train. But first, we need tickets.
The machine is in French, but don't worry, we can change the language. Look, there's a British flag.
Perfect. English. We buy 2 tickets to Paris.
On the train, we look out the window, and wow, Paris is stunning. The buildings are old, grand, and full of charm.
We arrive at a busy station called Gare du Jardin. So many people are rushing around.
Now we need to find our apartment. The Paris metro is the fastest way, but it's sometimes confusing.
Let's check the metro map. Look at all these colors and lines. So many options.
I ask a kind man for help. Excuse me, sir, which line goes to Notre Dame?
He smiles and replies, "Take line 4.
We thank him in French. Merci beaucoup. It's polite to use a few words of French.
We say bonjour to people we meet. It's always nice to greet them politely.
The metro is a little crowded. We hold on to the poles as it moves along.
After 3 stops, we get off and come up to the sunlight above ground.
Wow, Ethan, look! The Seine River. It's so beautiful. And there are little green bookshops along the riverbanks.
Those are famous. I've seen them in photos.
Now, let's walk to our apartment. The streets are small and charming, with little cafes and shops everywhere.
We find the address and open the door. This is our Paris home. Small, cozy, and perfect.
We set down our bags and sigh. We are tired, but we are finally in Paris.
You're right, but we can't sleep yet. Let's take a short walk around our neighborhood.
We stroll along and see a Parisian cafe with chairs outside, perfect for a little break.
We sit down. We need coffee before we explore more.
A waiter comes. We say, "Bonjour," and order 2 coffees, please.
He brings our drinks. They're small but very strong. I love it.
We sip our coffee and watch people walking by. This is the real Parisian life.
After coffee, we continue walking and spot a bakery, a boulangerie. The smell is incredible.
Inside, we want to buy bread for tomorrow. I point to a long, thin baguette. Un baguette, s'il vous plaît.
The baker gives it to us. It's still warm. Delicious.
Back at the apartment, we enjoy a simple dinner of bread and cheese, and then we sleep.
The next morning, the sun is shining. Time for breakfast.
Let's go to a pâtisserie for a croissant. We find one just around the corner.
The croissants are golden and shiny. We also pick a pain au chocolat, chocolate bread.
We eat at a tiny table outside. They are buttery, flaky, and perfect. Best breakfast in the world.
Now we are ready for sightseeing. First stop, the Eiffel Tower.
We take the metro, get off, and see it. Wow, it's even taller than I imagined.
We buy tickets to go up. The line is long, but that's okay.
While we wait, we take photos from the ground. It's impossible not to.
Finally, it's our turn. We take the lift to the 2nd floor.
The view is breathtaking. We can see all of Paris, including the Seine River and a large white church, Sacré-Cœur.
We take lots of photos of each other. The wind is strong up here, Chloe.
Yes, my hair is flying everywhere. We also buy a small Eiffel Tower keychain as a souvenir.
After sightseeing, it's time for lunch. We find a small bistro nearby. the perfect place to rest and enjoy some food.
Ethan, let's look at the menu. Oh, it's all in French. That makes it a little tricky.
I see something that says poulet. That means chicken, right? I love chicken.
Yes, and here is salad, which is salad. That's healthy and good.
I also see jambon. That's ham.
If we are not sure, we can always ask the waiter for help. He speaks a little English.
Good idea. Excuse me, what do you recommend?
He smiles and says, "Try the croque monsieur. That's a hot ham and cheese sandwich."
Perfect. I'll take that. And you, Chloe?
I'll have the chicken with roasted potatoes and we'll take 2 glasses of water, please.
The food is amazing. My sandwich is so cheesy and warm.
My chicken is cooked perfectly, and the potatoes have garlic and herbs.
We eat slowly, enjoying every bite. After all, we are in Paris. There's no need to rush.
After lunch, let's take a walk along the Seine again. The river is beautiful, and we can see the boats passing by.
Those are called bateaux mouches, tourist boats. Maybe we can take one tomorrow to see the city from the water.
Now, let's visit a museum. I think the Louvre Museum is a must-see.
Yes, we walk toward the famous glass pyramid at the entrance. It's huge and so impressive.
Inside, the museum is enormous. We can't see everything, so we need a plan.
Let's focus on the most famous works, starting with the Mona Lisa.
We follow the signs through crowded halls. There are so many people, but finally we see her behind glass.
She is smaller than I expected, but her expression is so mysterious and captivating.
We also see large historical paintings. They are beautiful and full of details and stories.
We walk through the museum for about 2 hours. My feet are tired.
Mine too. Museum feet, right? Let's find a bench and rest.
We drink some water and plan tomorrow. Maybe we can go to Montmartre, the artist district.
Good idea. But for now, it's evening. Let's find dinner.
How about crepes? French pancakes can be sweet or savory.
Perfect. I want a sweet one with Nutella, please.
I'll have a savory one with cheese and ham, and maybe a sweet one with lemon after that.
We find a crepe stand and watch the chef work. He pours the batter thin and flips it skillfully.
He adds the cheese and ham for mine, and folds it perfectly.
Mine is spread with Nutella. It looks amazing, and Snow One Ivor has the problem of the equipment and reminds me of several things about what they want to do.
We eat our crepes while walking. Simple, yet delicious.
Walking back to the apartment, the streets are lit beautifully. The Eiffel Tower is sparkling in the distance.
It lights up for 5 minutes every hour. Magical. We stop and watch. What a perfect way to end the day.
The next day, we head to Montmartre, the charming artist neighborhood.
There is a beautiful white church, Sacré-Cœur, at the top of a hill.
We walk up many steps, but the view from the top is breathtaking. You can see all of Paris again.
Artists are drawing portraits. They say, "Portrait, portrait."
We politely decline. No, thank you, but it's lovely to watch them work.
We wander through small cobblestone streets and buy a small painting of a Paris street to remember our visit.
Then, we sit in a small square with a coffee. I love how relaxed the coffee culture is here.
No rushing, just sipping coffee and watching the world go by.
In the afternoon, we take a boat tour on the Seine. The view of the city from the river is stunning.
We see famous landmarks like Notre Dame Cathedral and learn a bit of history from the English-speaking guide.
After the tour, we want a treat, macarons. Those are small, colorful cookies.
We buy a box of 6, trying flavors like raspberry, chocolate, and lemon. They are sweet and melt in our mouths.
We are a little tired. Traveling is exhausting, but it's the happy kind of tired.
On our last day, we decide to take it easy and enjoy the city without plans.
We visit a local market, full of colorful fruits, vegetables, cheeses, fresh fish, and flowers. The smells are amazing.
We buy supplies for a picnic: cheese, bread, tomatoes, fruit, and a small cake.
Then we head to Luxembourg Gardens and sit on the grass. We eat our picnic and watch children play with little boats in the pond.
Chloe, this is my favorite memory, just relaxing and being in Paris.
Me too, Ethan. It's peaceful and perfect. Ethan, now that our imaginary trip is ending, let's talk about it.
Yes, Chloe. What was your favorite part of our Paris adventure?
Hmm. I think it was the morning coffee at the little cafe and the picnic in the park. Those moments were so peaceful.
For me, Chloe, it was definitely the view from the Eiffel Tower, and also the fresh baguette we bought at the bakery.
Always the bread, Ethan, and our walks in the small streets of Paris.
Yes, those walks were amazing. Getting lost, or rather exploring, the narrow streets felt like a real adventure.
That's right. Exploring is a much better word than getting lost.
Now, we need to return to our apartment and pack our bags.
It's a little sad, but we have so many beautiful memories and hundreds of photos to remember everything.
The next morning, we go to the airport, say goodbye to Paris, and head home.
On the plane, we look through all our photos again. We talk about our favorite moments and maybe even start planning our next trip.
Next time, I think we could visit the south of France, or maybe Italy. But first, we need to practice some Italian.
One country at a time, Ethan. For now, let's say au revoir to Paris. It means goodbye, but I'm sure we'll come back someday.
You know, Chloe, during our imaginary trip, we used so many useful English words and phrases.
We did. Maybe we should do a little vocabulary review to help our friends remember them.
Great idea. Let's go slowly and explain each one clearly.
Okay, let's start with a very important word we used at the beginning, to book.
Yes, to book. Chloe, can you explain it?
Sure, Ethan. To book means to arrange and pay for something in advance, usually for a future date.
For example, you can book a plane ticket or a hotel room.
Can you give another example, Ethan?
Of course, I need to book a table at a restaurant for Friday night. Or, she booked a flight to London.
Perfect. The past tense is booked. For example, we booked our flights yesterday.
Exactly. The next important word is to pack. This is essential when traveling.
To pack means to put your belongings into a suitcase or bag before traveling.
You pack your clothes, toiletries, and other things you need.
What are you packing, Ethan?
I'm packing my swimsuit for the beach, but for Paris, I packed a warm sweater.
Great example! And the thing you pack your things in is called a suitcase or bag.
Another word we used a lot is sightseeing.
Yes, sightseeing is a fun word. It means visiting interesting places, usually as a tourist.
When you go sightseeing, you explore monuments, museums, historic buildings, and landmarks.
In Paris, we did a lot of sightseeing. We saw the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and many other places.
You can say, we went sightseeing all day, or the sightseeing bus was full.
Another useful word is local. We talked about local food, local markets, and local people.
Local means from, or belonging to the area you are visiting, not from another country or city.
For example, we ate local cheese in Paris and visited a local market with fresh produce.
The opposite of local is tourist. A tourist visits, but a local lives there.
Another phrase we used often is, "What about you?" I love this one.
Me too. It's a friendly way to ask the same question back.
For example, I say, "I'm tired." Then I ask you, "What about you?" It means, "Are you tired too?"
Or I can say, I like coffee. What about you? It makes conversation smooth and friendly.
Now, let's do a verb we used in restaurants, to recommend.
To recommend means to suggest something because it is good.
The waiter recommended the croque monsieur, saying it was delicious.
You can also say, I can recommend a good book or a film.
Ethan, can you recommend a place to visit in Paris?
Sure. I recommend the Luxembourg Gardens. It's very peaceful and relaxing.
Thank you. Now, an adjective we often used is comfortable.
Comfortable means pleasant to use or wear, giving a nice feeling, not causing pain.
For example, my shoes are very comfortable. I can walk all day without pain.
Exactly. Comfortable things make traveling easier and more enjoyable.
That's a wrap for today's vocabulary, Ethan.
Yes. I hope our friends enjoyed this Paris adventure and learned useful English words along the way.
Don't forget to practice these words and phrases. They'll make your travel conversations much easier.
And maybe one day, You can take your own trip to Paris and use them in real life.
Ethan, let's talk about some more words we used during our Paris trip.
Yes, Chloe. For example, comfortable. The chairs at the cafe were really comfortable.
And our apartment was small, but also very comfortable. You can relax there after a long day of walking.
If something is not nice to sit on or wear, you can say it's uncomfortable. For example, the airplane seat during our flight was quite uncomfortable.
Good point, Ethan. Another word we often talked about is souvenir.
A souvenir is something you buy or keep to remember a place you visited.
Yes! In Paris, we bought a small Eiffel Tower keychain as a souvenir.
I love collecting souvenirs. I have a magnet from every city I visit.
Souvenirs can be many things: a keychain, a postcard, a t-shirt, or even a little object that holds memories.
Another important word is for the trip itself, journey or trip.
A journey often refers to a long travel from one place to another, like a plane ride or a train ride.
And the trip is more general. For example, we had a wonderful trip to Paris.
You can also say, I'm going on a bus trip tomorrow, the school trip was fun, or we took a day trip to the countryside.
And another word we really used a lot is to explore.
To explore means to travel around a place and discover new things, like learning about a city.
Yes, we explored the small streets of Paris, and even children like to explore gardens or playgrounds.
It's a little adventure every time you explore.
Let's review all the words together one more time. Our list is to book, to pack, sightseeing, local. What about you? To recommend, comfortable, souvenir, trip, journey, to explore.
Try to use at least one of these words this week, Ethan.
For example, you can say, I need to pack my bag for my trip, or I recommend this video to my friends.
Vocabulary is fun, Ethan. It helps you tell your own stories and share your experiences.
And we love hearing your stories too. Maybe you can write a sentence using one of these words in the comments.
That's a wonderful idea. We'll read them all.
Chloe, that was such a fun conversation about traveling.
Me too, Ethan. But now we are back in the studio, and it's good to reflect on what we practiced today.
Right. Today was all about talking about travel, especially our imaginary trip to Paris.
We practiced so many useful English phrases for real-life situations.
Yes, we learned how to talk about plans, like we need to book a flight or we want to pack our bags.
And simple conversations you might have at the airport or a cafe. For example, excuse me, which line goes to Notre Dame? That's very practical.
We also talked about describing places and experiences. The view is incredible, the streets are small, and of course, food.
I want the chicken, please. And the croissants are delicious. Thinking about it makes I was hungry and I felt the safe in the dark.
But more importantly, we practiced future and past tenses. We are going to Paris, that's future. We walked a lot, that's past.
Exactly. And the most important thing is to try speaking. Don't worry about being perfect.
The goal is to communicate, share your ideas, and understand other people.
Before we finish, let's do a quick summary of today's lesson in 2 or 3 sentences.
Okay, today we practiced English for traveling. We imagined a trip to Paris and used many everyday phrases and words.
We learned how to talk about plans, ask for help, describe what we see and eat, all with simple, practical English.
Perfect. Now it's time for the best part of our video, our question of the day.
We love this part because it's so nice to read your answers in the comments.
Today's question is about your dream travel destination.
Yes! If you could visit any city in the world, which city would you visit and why? And I would go to Cape Town in South Africa. I want to see the mountains meet the ocean. It looks incredible.
2 very different but amazing choices.
Now it's your turn. Tell us your city and your reason.
You can write, I would visit, and I would visit, BMO. 1 or 2 sentences are perfect.
Just try your best. And remember, sharing your ideas is what makes learning English fun. Ethan, maybe some of our friends want to visit London to see the history and old castles, or New York for the skyscrapers and busy streets.
Yes, Chloe. Or perhaps they would like to explore a beautiful city in their own country. Any city is a wonderful answer.
Really excited to read about all of your dream travel destinations.
And don't forget, if you have any questions about today's lesson, you can write those too.
That's a great way to ask for clarification. For example, how do you say N in English? Is a very good question.
We always try to read as many comments as we can. Your questions and messages help us make better videos just for you.
So please take a moment to write your answer below in the comments. Tell us about your favorite city or the city you dream of visiting.
And while you're there, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel, Daily English Talk with Chloe.
Don't forget to click the little bell icon as well. That way, you will get a notification every time we post a new video.
We post new English conversations every week. Watching them regularly helps you practice English little by little.
And bit by bit, your English skills will become stronger and more confident.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. It really means a lot to us.
We know that learning a new language is hard work. You are doing something really amazing.
Be proud of yourself. Keep practicing, keep being curious, and keep exploring new ways to use English.
And we will see you next time for another fun and useful English talk.
Goodbye, everyone, and have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye, everyone. Keep learning and keep smiling.